Budget season has begun. After back-to-back-to-back spending hikes over the last 3 years, pushing state spending up more than 16%, Governor Phil Murphy plans to deliver tomorrow his budget plan for the next year. Here to tell us what to expect is Assemblyman Hal Wirths, who is the Republican budget officer in the state assembly. Thanks for joining us, Assemblyman. What do you expect will be Murphy's priorities for the next year's budget?
I imagine what his priorities will be is whatever helps in elections. And, if it passes any indication, there'll probably be additional taxes. I'm not sure there's anything left new to tax in the state of New Jersey. They pretty much taxed everything that they can tax in the last 3 years. But I imagine, his priorities would be giving more money to illegal immigrants and helping out the prisoners and free college, and all this comes on the back of the hardworking legal residents of the state of New Jersey.
What do you think his priorities should be?
Look, God, his priorities should be lowering property taxes. It just came out again a couple of days ago that New Jersey has the highest property taxes in the nation. His number one priority should be fully funding our schools, which helps lower the property taxes, fully funding the pension, and getting New Jersey back in shape.
Do you think there will be more tax increases?
Well, if it passes any indication, I think there will be. Over the last 3 years, the governor and Democratic legislators have raised 60 new taxes. I sure hope there isn't any new taxes, and there's absolutely no reason to have any new taxes. The budget numbers are coming in much better than the governor projected. We knew he was being artificially low on them, and also the governor went out and did the ridiculous amount of borrowing, over $4 billion of taxpayers and money to go and put in surplus. So I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if there's anything left in the state of New Jersey that the Democrats haven't taxed. I guess if you give them enough time, they'll figure out something or find something that they can put a new tax on. But there's really absolutely no reason. We're already the highest tax state in the nation in almost every category, so it would be insane to raise additional taxes in this budget during this pandemic.
Where should the budget be cut, and which taxes would you cut?
Look, we need to start off right away that every spending increase should be rescinded and every single new tax should be rescinded. The people of New Jersey have had enough. The people can't afford to live here. They can't afford to pay their bills. They've come through one of the worst pandemics in history, and they just had enough. And at some point, Governor Murphy has to realize that he's running out of other people's money, that he can't take anything else. The people have given their best, and we're already so overtaxed that this should just be a budget that looks after the taxpayers for the first time.
Thank you, Assemblyman. Murphy will present his budget with a pre-recorded message that will stream online and on social media at 1 p.m. We will continue to follow the story.